MLB Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll. And today on the hill, Miles Mikolas.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The 1-2. To the right side, and foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Line drive, and foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Abrams. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Mikolas, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2009. Mikolas, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. On the ground to first, and a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one is upstairs. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work. All over that one right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. Fastball for a strike. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now Correa up to hit. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. On the ground. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, Lance McCullers Jr.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Now it's the power speed combo. James Wood. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Ripped to third and caught. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The 0-1. That one almost got him.
Strike. That's a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Dalen Lyle. And that misses. Ball 1. Outside corner, there's a strike. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. Third out. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Christian Walker.
Number 8, Christian Walker.
Michaelis back to work. And there's a base hit to left. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 10.
Now the left fielder. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Let's go, Miles. That's a strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses. Going to count 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone. And the Astros jump in front. It's 2-0. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Gunnar Diaz. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Righty delivers. Just off the outside edge. And it's 2-0. Michaelis maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
So up next, Zach Cole.
Hey.
In the air, center field. Young settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
And it is 2-1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
That one fouled off, 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hit in the air, right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And now it's Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. That misses. 2-0. Foul ball there. 1 down, bases empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And they get the out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Batting 6, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And the first offering is not close. That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
Next to him
26.
for the Nats, Nunez. That's in there. Strike 1. Pop up here, third base side. Correa is there. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. That's a strike. Close, but called the ball. 1-1.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Alvarez at the plate now. That's ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. In there at the knees. Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Now batting.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Struck out swinging his first time. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
On a line out towards center. Young makes the grab for the second out. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit.
Third baseman, Carlos Correa.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Inside, just missed. Pena leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just missed. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So the lineup flips over, and here's the DH for Washington. James Wood, 0 for 1 so far. First offering, runner goes. Pitch misses. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. And a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And he can't come up with it. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Fly to left his first
now
time.
Batting, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side. To Pena at second for one. Return throw to first. Double play. And the run scores from third.
The left fielder,
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals.
Lyle.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Altuve slings to first. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And now here is Christian Walker. And that's a little high. Walker, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Here's the left fielder. He's already homered in this game. On the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Strike him out.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. So next up for Houston, Gunnar Diaz. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got it. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom 4. Now it's going to be Dylan Cruz.
The right fielder.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And downstairs.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one misses. Nope. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Garcia at the plate now, and that's inside.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Cut on and lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Cruz headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Backdoor breaking ball, and he did go the other way with it like you might think, but he put a good swing on it, squared it up nicely.
And here is Brady House. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. One runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. Ryan Weiss takes over on the mound.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Golden opportunity right here. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one pulled foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Up and in, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Puts it away for the out.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Young in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. One run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. And now James Wood, 0 for 2 in this one. And that one missing low.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that is out of play. Check swing called strike. Now 3-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Myers settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 3. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals.
Abrams.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Cole makes the play, and that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. Now, Zach Cole.
Zach Cole.
Michaelis back to work. Outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Flied to right his first time.
Myers.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Young pulls it in on the run. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Dalen Lyle.
The left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
This one in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Now here is Dylan Cruz.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-0. That's a little bit low. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Chopped out towards short. Pena fires to first in time. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia.
The first baseman, Luis Garcia.
And that's through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
That's to third. Correa throws to first. Inning over. And we're back. Here's Yordan Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fastball for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, the second baseman,
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve.
That one finds the corner, and that's strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one fouled off. Alvarez gets his lead at first with nobody out. That misses, and that's ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Up the middle, and a base hit. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Good extension on that.
Now on the bump, Jackson Rutledge.
Now pitching for the
Still
Nationals.
a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First and second, no outs. Here's Carlos Correa. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout, but no advance from the runners.
The first baseman, number 8,
Christian Walker getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play, and the inning is over. Well, we go bottom 6, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Brady House digging in for the Nationals. On the ground, out to short. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So digging in,
now
Nunez.
Number 26.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Jacob Young.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Back there. And that ball is out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-2. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Not even close there. Ball one. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Abrams, the next to hit, takes ball one. Wood, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely.
Ball 2.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
High fly ball out to left field. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, number 10. And ball one. Rutledge, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now here is Gunnar Diaz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. Young moving under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Zach Cole up next for the Astros.
What do you think now, Washington?
That's way outside, and that's ball one.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 7th. And now up for Washington, Dalen Lyle.
Dalen Lyle.
That's in there. 0-1.
Well, these Nats doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dylan Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now
2 down.
The first baseman.
2 down. Base is empty. Luis Garcia taking in for the Nationals. First pitch just misses. That one missed. That missed by a lot. And it's 3-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Healthful.
And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Fisher checks the runner. Ruiz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a strike in there. Garcia off of first with 2 away. Fouled off to the right. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Julian Fernandez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Number 6, Jake Myers.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dives, and it gets by. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. There's a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Let's go, Nationals. Come on.
And there's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
The batter,
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros.
Yordan Alvarez.
Here we go, Nationals.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. And a base hit into right. Myers around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 7-3.
That's back-to-back singles for him. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Altuve batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And foul ball.
Overrated.
Finds its way through, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Swing and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-4.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive.
Cole Henry into the game.
Now pitching for Washington, number 99, Cole Henry.
Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Late swing, fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Tying run at the plate, and it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Let's go, Nats.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. Now the left fielder. He's already homered here in this one.
10.
This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
0-1.
That's
Oh, that's off
outside,
the plate.
and the count even 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2 stays alive. Next pitch is outside. Altuve at third. Correa on at first with 2 down. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now pitching for
Back
Houston,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
65.
bottom of the 8th. Angel De Los Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Up now for
Leading
Washington,
up for
Brady
the
House.
Nationals, the third baseman, Brady House.
First offering, and it just misses. Just missed. And fires in a fastball at 95. That misses the zone, and now 3-1. And that drops in for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to
2 strikes.
himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full. No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So a man at first. Nunez digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now a chance for Jacob Young in the dirt. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And it chases that one. And that is a big first out. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, James Wood. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Shortstop.
So bases loaded with one away. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
2-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
Out towards right center field. Myers sizes this one up and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they're up by 4. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals.
Lyle.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
That one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the bat alive.
Nunez, the lead runner at second. Wood at first, 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gus Varland.
Now pitching for Washington, number 76, Gus Varland.
Here's the catcher to hit, Gunnar Diaz.
The catcher, Gunnar.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That misses the zone. 1-1.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And now the right fielder, Zach Cole. Ball
Inside,
1 on a
ball
pitch
1.
inside.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
So now 1-2.
Well, I'll say this as a
One
former
ball,
position
two
player
strikes.
and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Good plate appearance
that's
there.
upstairs.
Able to
Ball
take
four.
the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full
The
count,
center
but
fielder,
I guess he
number
saw it
6,
really
Jake
well. It's a really nice plate
Myers.
appearance.
Double play kills the inning.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He will score. It's 8-5.
Well done.
The
Drives
bat,
in the
number
run.
3,
Really
shortstop,
important at
Jeremy
bat coming up next.
Clayton
Pena.
Beater on to try and close it
Now,
out.
Pitching
I think
for
closer has to
Washington,
be one of the toughest jobs
number
in baseball,
43.
and we see a pretty high
Lincoln.
turnover rate because of it. Every outing
Peter.
seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. That one
1-0.
way outside, and that is ball 1. One out and a runner at second here in the top of the 9th.
Looking good, Dad.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
So they're down to their final out. So now the
Now batting,
Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Alvarez.
First pitch
Oh, that's kicked out.
misses. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
One strike away. And misses inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Inside ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Jose
Now batting,
Altuve steps
second
up in a
baseman,
big
Jose
spot here.
Altuve.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Just
Ball 1.
missed. Myers, the lead runner out at second. Alvarez on at first with 2 down.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.